Hey guys, it's Miss Coconut. How are you feeling? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. We're barreling towards the holidays, and I had my first cash giveaway winner last week. Congratulations. And I'm going to have another one this week. So please drop your PayPal names down below, okay? PayPal names down below. I want to give the PayPal people a chance because everyone doesn't have Cash App, all right? And thanks for everyone that's watching, listening, sharing. I appreciate y'all. So sometimes we are with people who are not very financially responsible. And someone asked me, what can I do about that? Well, one thing you can do about that is to try to influence them magically, because you talk to them, they don't seem to be able to stick to the budget. They always have an excuse. They don't know what's going on with the money, and you keep coming up short. So I'm going to show you how you can influence them. This type of work is best done at night while they're sleeping, because that is when people's psychic defenses are lowered and they're more open and easily susceptible to subtlety, to hints. They are more open to suggestion, okay? So that's what you're going to do. So first you have to create a representation of your object. Now, this is not to harm anyone. This is to influence them. So you're going to take some cloth. Now, we've seen poppets all over the place. You can buy them everywhere, but I think you should make it. I think it's going to be more potent to use their clothing, their articles, etc. So you're going to take some cloth. Now, this could be an old shirt of theirs, okay? You're going to gather some hair. And you could use perfume. If it's a woman, they wear nail polish. You can take their favorite nail polish or makeup, etc. And you want to be as detailed with the poppet as possible, okay? And as you can see, I just cut mine out. But you can actually make yours out of fabric and stuff it. And for example, if you're making it, more three-dimensional, when you stuff it, inside the stuffing, you can place things that are particular to the work you're trying to do. Or you can take in their head, if you want to influence them, you can write down, say if you were doing something positive like affirmations, you can write down affirmations and stick that in the head cavity. Now, if you were trying to harm them, then you would write other things down and stick it in the head cavity. So you see where I'm going. But you want to get the color of the hair, the eyes, the skin, all as accurately detailed as possible. If they're white, use white. If they're black, use black. If they're brown, use brown, okay? If they have red hair, use red hair. You want to really make it look like them. So that's why I say just make it yourself, okay? And now you're going to use markers, because markers are usually, more long lasting. So the tendency to kind of wear away isn't as great as if you were just using like a regular pencil or something. You can write their name on there as well if you like, their legal name, okay? And any marks like birthmarks, moles, mustache, baby hair. So whatever it is, okay? And like I said, you're doing all of this detail because it's a representation of the person. And while you're doing it, you want to make sure that you definitely are setting the intent for the work you're doing. So you want to make sure that you're in a good space, that you've done some cleansing before this work yourself, that your motives and your heart is pure, because you want to try to help them, save the money. All right. And so if you feel like it leaves a little bit of extra juju, go ahead and, spray it with their favorite cologne or their favorite perfume, okay? Now, most people believe in order for the poppet to be effective, you have to breathe into it. And there's a whole activation that you can do. You can look it up, I'm sure, or feel free to email me, and I'll be able to assist you with that portion. So here today, I've just cut out a poppet and I've dressed it, as you can see. And then I'm going to draw with a black marker pockets on the front and back of the pants, okay? Just where they would be in real life if the person was wearing pants. So you draw in black marker the pockets, okay? Okay. After you draw the pockets, you're going to take a green marker, which is the standard color of money in America. You're going to take a green marker and mark in the pockets, front and back, the $sign. You're going to mark their hands where they spend money physically, right? That's the way they exchange money normally. And then you're going to mark the $sign on the forehead. So we have pockets. And now we have added $signs to both sets of pockets, to both hands, and the forehead. All right? With green marker. And as you do this, you're going to speak your words of power of what you are trying to change here. So you want them to understand that they no longer will be spending money foolishly, okay? So you want to make sure that you think about the words that you want to say before you do it. That way it will be a little easier for you when it's time to do this part. All right, and so all your intent is here. You fully know what you are trying to do, with binding this bad habit of spending money unnecessarily, of being, gambling the money away, of giving the money away, however the money is leaving. You want to make sure that you state that can no longer happen, all right? That this is not going to be tolerated, etc. So now that you've done that, you want to take your black marker now, and you're going to X out with lots of passion and force. X out with passion and force. No more money spending. You will not spend money to gamble. You will not spend money to give to your side pieces. That's men and women. You will not hide money from the household. Okay, so with those X's in the black marker, that's what you're going to say for all of that. All of the green $signs will be X'd out with black marker. And then you're going to take some red pepper flakes or anything that's hot. It could be whatever. It could be some hot sauce, whatever you like. You're going to take that and sprinkle the peppers in all of the places you've X'd out and place your poppet in a black cloth. And as you're doing this, you want to now talk about the repercussions, the consequences for spending money or trying to spend money, okay, in the wrong way. And you want things to heat up for them in a bad way whenever they even try to consider thinking about spending this money in the incorrect fashion and not paying the bills and not saving up, okay? So you want, if you even think about spending money the wrong way, your butt will itch. You will get heartburn. Your head will have a splitting headache that's going to make your ears burn. So, you just want to use words that are in conjunction with the heat, all right? And you take all of this, you wrap it in your black cloth, and you hide it in your property. That is the money poppet. I thank you so much for hanging out with me today. The most important part about this work is you have to have a lot of passion, and you have to have a lot of caring and understanding and the desire for this person to truly get better in their money management. I'm not going to get into the debate whether this is a violation of free will, because clearly this is all about psychic manipulation, okay? It's just for the betterment instead of the detriment. Well, good luck. Let me know how it goes. Hopefully, you're able to influence your significant other to be more responsible with their money management. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I promise to get back to you. And don't forget, every week I am going to be doing the cash giveaway. I appreciate all of you so very much. I really do. I really do. And I hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to speaking to y'all. And as always, Om Shreem Brazi.